Delhi. Very horrific case there coming in from the national capital. Well, in the midst of a spurt of dishonor killing cases, the news is that the government of India has given a quiet burial to the GOM that it had set up in 2010 to deal with the issue. The GOM was constituted under the chairmanship of former Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee to suggest legal measures against the crime. Ridhima Thomer brings us this special report.
On Monday, Paris Bhasin's murder became one more addition to the dishonor killing statistics. Each year, India sees no less than 1,000 killings, all in the name of family honor. Muslims too have come and gone lamenting this social menace. But so far, there's not a single law to check the crime. The closest the government came to having one was to set up a team of 9 members that included many UPA bigwigs. But 2 years later, even the GMO has been wound up.
2010, that group of ministers was actually set up as part of our, as a response to our demand that the government should respond to what is happening. Because what was happening? There were a whole series of killings and abductions and, khap panchayats.
Even the list of functional GOMs on the Cabinet Secretariat website does not mention the 2010 GOM. The GOM held consultations with the states and even women's organizations, but it all came to nothing.
Now, even in the list of functional GOMs on the Cabinet Secretariat website, there is no mention of this particular GOM, which was set up in 2010 for the purpose of bringing a law on honor crimes.
The Home Ministry proposed changes to the Indian Penal Code in order to put the onus on the khap panchayats to prove their innocence. The deadline to bring an anti-honor killing law was the 2010 monsoon session of Parliament.
But over time, what we found is that all the states were actually not even being examined. They were not taking their task seriously. We found that there were hardly 7 or 8 states. They were glossing over what was happening. They were refusing to see that opposition to this law was coming up from many of these casteist forces, some of those with vested interests, etc. So they were not taking that into account, but rather they were also getting carried away.
The time has lapsed. They have not been able to do anything, and before normally they should have been extended. If they have not done their job for which the committee was constituted, the committee has been already, it's over. The time is gone. They have not come up with any kind of legislation. There is no ordinance.
These crimes target progressive girls and boys who want to assert their right to choose their partners in marriage regardless of caste and religious considerations. With the number of honor killings cases on rise, the need of the hour is that the government is duty bound to provide an effective legal remedy. Ridhima Thomer in New Delhi for News X.
And with that report, we'll take a short break for now, but headlines and top stories will continue up next. Thanks for watching.